Wow, lovely, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon. Happy New Year once again. If you were just meeting for the first time this year, you're welcome. My name is Mida Estefali Jimo. I'm the team leader of Plan B Express. I welcome you to Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club, and this is an amazing platform where we have series of episodes to be interacting with us about three-dimension opportunity in the global financial market. Now, three segments we always advise people to explore based on our operation. Basically, the aspect of passive income strategy and to explore the active income strategy, and the third to explore the opportunity in the residual system and things that contribute to all of those things. So you can attest to that. So I'm going to take you around on one or two things when you talk about investing in the financial market, as it were. We look at the financial market from the major sector of it. And the first major sector of the financial market has to do with okay. I'm sure you can hear me. If you can hear me loud and clear, you can just punch 111 on the chat box. And if you have any questions so that at the end of the interaction, you can easily ask questions and then you'll be clarified. So there is no hard feelings or whatever. My own duty is to ensure that we get more enlightened on opportunity out there in the global financial market. And that's what we represent, okay? How people can actually build personal economy. Our emphasis is building personal economy, harnessing your social capital to attain your financial freedom. That's one of the key target of us. And we have eye on 5 years to financial freedom. Now, so there is a roadmap for that. So we are not explaining those roadmap to you. Either you are part of the ecosystem or not, you can still leverage in making money in the financial market. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you can hear me loud and clear, you're connected. You can type 111 on the chat box, ladies and gentlemen. You can hear me loud and clear. Type 111 on the chat box. If you can hear me loud and clear, just type 111 on the chat box. This is supposed to be for educational purposes and then, right, for you to leverage, see opportunity. Okay, thank you very much. Right, so if you can hear me, other people, if you can hear me loud and clear, just type 111 on the chat box very quickly. Now, so because one of the things is this, there are so many opportunity out there that many of us do not know or hear about because information is very important. If you don't have access to the right information, trust me, you will miss out of so many things. Okay? So many things we missed out from. Meanwhile, they will be all right, they will be available with you, but you predominantly do not have awareness about it, and then you are going to miss out of whole lot of things around it. Do you understand? So that's one of the things I love people to settle down and understand, that opportunity in this space is beyond just hype, but it's more of um, you know it's more of legitimacy. Okay. Now, but sometimes why many of us fail to understand legitimate business opportunity is that we want hit and run. And when it comes to opportunity that are legitimate are not about hit and run. I'm not saying it's going to be slow motion kind of a thing, but it's not, trust me, it's not a hit and run kind of a thing. You have to be very intentional. You are going to be intentional about, opportunity in the space. And then you got to be have access to the right information. So most time people don't pay attention to the right information. The right information are much available, but to what extent are you ready to explore them? Okay, so that's the thing I always let people understand. To what extent are you ready to explore opportunity in this space? Okay, and today, opportunity are presented in a dimension that many wouldn't understand, all right? Because you hear people who say this, people say that, but to what extent are you equipped with the valid and right information? Secondly, to what extent are you prepared, all right, To what extent you yourself are you prepared? So are you actually really prepared to explore opportunity? These are the things. Now, and if you are not exploring opportunity, to what extent are you ready? Do you understand? To what extent are you ready to, mm, all right? To what extent are you ready to build yourself? Personal development is very important. Many of us just think about money. Money is a kind of living organisms. So there are things expected of me and you, right, to work out so that the money can grow. So if you do not work it out, the money wouldn't grow. That's the thing. And I always tell people that if money don't grow, it will go. Any money you refuse to grow will go. Do you get it? Any money not growing, go. So you have to learn how to grow money or it will go. Okay, yes, money is not meant to be, they say any money you stockpile in banking and finance, that it will sink, just like what do they call this water? It will stink. So money is meant to be spread. That is right. Money is meant to be spread. Money is meant to grow. If it's not growing, it goes. And where does it go to? Money move away from where it refused to grow and go to where it can grow. So it's a moving thing. Money, that's why I call it exchange. So money moves. So if you refuse to understand the movement of money, it will go away from you. That's one of the things I love us to understand. So money moves, it just go away. And many don't understand that money actually moves. So that's why you see that you have money today, it's not available tomorrow because you refuse to grow it. And so personal development is one of the greatest assets. Okay. Uh, so personal development is one of the greatest assets that help you to actually grow money. All right. You grow money when you have personal development. And what do you mean by personal development? Have the right information and the knowledge on how to place money for working. Just a moment. Okay, so like I was saying, so money is meant to be grown, all right? And the risk of not growing money is that it goes. Now, the risk of growing money is that you can lose, okay? Now we see that it's better lose than miss. So any money you refuse to grow, you miss it because it will go. That is in nature. It's one of the characteristics of money. Money is exchangeable. So money now go away from me and you. And so now, so why do we now couple out activities around three dimension of money to grow? Now, first we look at money in investment. So let me share with you. We look at money in the investment dimension. Now, so in the investment dimension, we have different channel or tool template that help to grow money, right? Passively. And that's what we call it passive income opportunity. So engaging your money to grow passively, we have opportunity for that. Now listen, when I talk about passive growth of money, please don't miss it. We are not talking about Ponzi scheme. I beg your pardon. We're not talking about Ponzi scheme. In our play they call it Sogundogoji. So no, that's not that. This I'm sorry for the vernacular, right? So these are not type of thing we're saying. We are lucky. We're talking about investing in legitimate opportunity. All right, that you can sleep well. Though you may say it's not going exponentially, but that you can sleep well. All right, you can sleep well. That's one of the things we are talking about. So to sleep well, you have to look for investing opportunity that are not going to be, calling your attention to. By the grace of God, I think I have every vigor to explain to us what Ponzi scheme is all about. Not that because I've heard, but I've been involved. Yeah. So I've been involved, and I know the operation, the way they operate, their mechanism, all of those things. Now, I may be wrong in some of my assertion and judgment because of my experience. So, which you could say my experience, my assertion is biased based on my experience and all of that. But I think to what extent, if I have experienced certain thing, not one, not two, not three, not once, not twice, not three times, not four times, five times, not 1 year, not 2 year, not 3 year, not 5 year, not 10 years. So you should be able to say, okay, I think Felix is actually saying the right thing. There is actually difference between risk in business and Ponzi scheme. Do you understand? So every business have risk associated. Now, when we talk about is risky, not the risk of Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme is a scam and it's a scam. So it's not about risk. It's about gambling. So you are gambling. I think I've done one article about the difference between online real investment, online gambling, and online Ponzi scheme. If you have not read that article on our forum, please look for it. It's on the document or PDF and all of that. On the difference between online real investment, online gambling, and online Ponzi's. And so, because there's a little difference between gambling and Ponzi. Now, gambling, of course, they are allowed to be done, like people who do betting and then putting their money. So it's actually gambling. It's not an investment. It's not a business. So is it permitted? Yes. The so the system permits it. So they are registered gambling center. So you go to casino and do betting and all of that. You go to, if you like, in case of Nigeria, we have Niger bet, Naira bet, so many kind of this that what we call gambling. People bet. Now, some people talk about, like, if you are in the West, you call Babai Jebu, stuff like that. You are betting. So and so people talk in those days, when what I used to hear about gambling those days, when you see some of our uncles that are not coming home with good money and all of that, they will say, well, the forward pool. Now, pool, they'll say he play pool. So I used to hear it, those days. So when we have some of our uncle, our daddies who go where they are working, they are paying them well though. But you see that they are not bringing money home. Sometimes they will ask you, if you are not bringing money home, they will ask you that it's like you are playing pool. So that is betting, is gambling. Now, this is another style. It's not the regular Ponzi scheme. The regular Ponzi scheme online, because all of these are predominantly online. So the regular Ponzi scheme I have to do with setting up platforms without any genuine service offer, without anywhere that platform or system is actually making out money from. And so there is no contract, there is nothing. So it's just a scheme and appeals to our greed and less education. So meaning I'm not less awareness. Now greed, perverted by, so, and level of poverty. Now, so many of us, when you are in trouble, you think that, okay, by the time you get involved in these things, so there's that level of aggressiveness. And like in Africa, most of those Ponzi schemes that come from the West and different parts of the world, you see that it goes to appeals to African region, Asia, North America, and all of that. Why? Because they look at us that, okay, maybe the level of information we have, the level of regulations, and all of that. So why I'm saying this, so you understand the practice of Ponzi scheme. And what's the practice of Ponzi scheme? We're arriving somewhere so that when I show you an opportunity to diversify into, you just understand that I'm not appealing to you on a Ponzi level, and that's I'm not going to motivate you. Okay. So now we have seen good and bad, all manner of Ponzi scheme that we have ever seen. So, for instance, we have seen more predominant activities of Ponzi scheme around cryptocurrencies. Have there been Ponzi scheme before cryptocurrency? Oh yeah, there have been many. But you see that it fired up more when cryptocurrency came. Now, why was it so much associated with cryptocurrency? We have few people who have understanding about how cryptocurrency works. And of course, since there are no much legal framework to say, okay, this is the regulations about cryptocurrencies and all of that. So it's cumbersome for people to ascertain. So anybody can come and prove to have, in quote, expert and knowledge. So many things around. Just a moment. Okay, so like as I was saying, so we have much Ponzi scheme arising from cryptocurrencies and all of that because of level of awareness. So you can just meet anybody who will be speaking sweet, sweet English and tell you how blockchain work, and you do not know. There are no framework to ascertain that this is the valid concept of this blockchain, this is the valid concept of cryptocurrency, and so anybody claim expert in it. And so once you set up anything, then they say this is the best, this is the number one. You can imagine now if you hear they say somebody is called Satoshi and he set up a Ponzi scheme, you are going to join. Why? Because what you have heard, and when you've known about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin as the first one, perhaps, or most the first transacted cryptocurrency was Bitcoin. And you will know you heard that they say, okay, somebody called Satoshi was the inventor, and we've not known him. So you can imagine somebody just wake up now and say, I'm the Satoshi, and then they are clamoring around him everywhere, and they say he set up one investment scheme and talking about Bitcoin, have changed it to cloud mining, you are going to join. Why? Because of level of awareness, and so anyone can claim to be king of that environment. Okay. So then we now have more to again around forex trading. Now, there are a lot of perception people have about forex trading too. Not many persons who have knowledge about forex. In fact, there are persons who tell about forex trading today. They will tell you that it's a Ponzi scheme, it's a scam. Number one, the people they see around forex trading, they seems to be wasting money according to them. They know so lifestyle, move here and there. I'm not saying those lifestyle are wrong, but 80 to 90% of those lifestyle are fake, perhaps not from forex trading, but from forex business, other side hustle of forex. For instance, an ambassador to a broker, rebate system, and so many things. So then when you now come say, wow, forex is good, wide number of people will come in with that expectation and jump into the market and think that they're going to. At first, too, when they jump into the market, the excitement, you just see that they make so much money. They say, I've been wasting my time. So forex is so good like this. And then when you hear that somebody say, I'm doing so percentage every day, you are likely going to give your money to them. So we have had cases of people who report that, hey, I lost my money because I gave my money to so professional and he has blown my account. I lost my money because I trusted this person and I've not heard from him. I've invested in this robot and my account got blown. I've invested. There are so many things around, the forex, trading kind of a thing, an investment side of it. We have our own, hit and battered in Nigeria, especially the like of so many platforms that we've heard. In fact, I have a case study of somebody who I talked to about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency and Ethereum. And I just do hope I will see where I put in about a particular year, I call out to some number of people who are ready to waste their money. And when they came and I told them if they will be ready to waste $100. As at that time, $100 was 36,000 naira because exchange rate was 360 naira to a dollar. And then we're able to use that money to buy 0.01 Bitcoin. I think around that price. Yes. No, 0.19 Bitcoin. Come on. 0.19, 0.019 Bitcoin. Oh, yeah. So, and asked them, and I said, you are going to keep this thing for the next 10 years because it's a waste. It's not your money. And of course, price of Bitcoin at that time was average of either 3,000, 4,000, but I know it's around not more than $5,000. Yeah, stuff like that. And some of them came out of 20 something people that showed up, only 8 people agree. And then they did, I think it further reduced. Then few of them, when the market was going up, then some had money. And then they told me that we will have invested. I said, number one, you need to know that your $100 was not an investment, was a waste. So I only say we are experimenting with it. Let's watch what happens to it in the next 10 years. Oh, yeah. So you cannot imagine if such person is still holding that Bitcoin today. So you can just multiply one Bitcoin should be $93,000 plus, and you can just multiply 0.019. If you do that calculation, if you do it on your phone, just say 0.019. That should be correct. multiply by $93,000 present price or something. That is $1,767. That was $100 at the rate of 360 naira per dollar. That's 36,000 naira. So let's look at even at 1,450 multiplied by 1,450 present exchange rate. Okay, good. This is about 2.5 million naira. Oh, yeah, you hear me that? 2.5 million naira. That is 36,000 naira. That should be easy up to 10 years. I can't really remember which year. Either it's around 2018, 2019. So if it's 2018 or if it's 2019, so 2019, if it's 2018, 2019, so 2020, okay, 2020 to 2025. So that's around 6, 7 years ago. Let's say that. And so I don't know how much, I don't know which investment you will have put in your money. Now, with that, I will still check on my Facebook. I'll bring it up one day so that people can see. Now, so with that $100, 100 naira, look at inflation has check it. If not, if the exchange rate is still supposed to be that way, so that means what you will have had in naira, is as it is 1.19, 1.019 multiplied by um multiplied by 93,000, current price or something, 93,300 or stuff like that. So that's about $1,772. So if it's still the normal exchange rate, will be multiplied by 360 naira of the rate that time. So that should be 600 and that should be 600 and okay, that should be 638,172. So the other one is inflation. All right. So the other one is inflation. That's the inflation rate from that time. So you can imagine the money presently in naira will be 2 point something million naira. But the actual value was supposed to be 638,000 naira. Oh yeah. So but it's 2 point something million. That's the challenge. Okay, so now let's quickly go. I'm just trying to educate us about when we talk about investing. So we don't do Ponzi scheme. So we don't encourage people to get involved in Ponzi scheme. It's not worth it. And I'm not going to be mentioning company platform names, but I've been there, I've been seeing the good, the bad, the ugly. I've not seen any of those platforms. How will you know that this is a Ponzi scheme? No matter how look good it is, no matter how they are paying you those percentages and all of that. Businesses now, if stock market can be decentralized, so I shouldn't see any platform that should not be decentralized. And I tell people, why are you centralizing what is decentralized? How do I mean? In the crypto space, for instance, any platform, hear me, yeah, we know we have some investment scheme platform like regulated ETF, like BlackRock and all of that. And definitely they're not going to promise any investor. And I'm sure you may not even have access to those investments. You should know that. So any platform in the crypto space, for instance, that's set up like this, open a platform and ask you to deposit your money and call themselves investment platform, or give the name. They can tell you that they are providing social thing. They have ATM, Visa card, all of those things. Any of those platforms that come with those names, and we are mining, we are doing all of this. So invest maybe $100, 200. Some can even say as low as $10, $5, and when you invest. Before, what they were using to lie were mining, staking, farming, all of those things. Now, what they use is bots. What they use is bots. So they will say subscribe. Some will say you just say you subscribe. Some will say deposit also amount of money. You have access to these categories of bots. And with that, you are going to be making money every day or every week or every month. That then when it reaches so time, it has expired. Once you make times 2 or times 3 of your money, you have to reinvest. Some will say just deposit, you'll be making money for life. If I saw will promise you 2050, that can even be transferred to your children, they are liars. Just be very careful. Now, are people making money on it? Definitely. When they still have everybody, the new people are still putting in money and all of that, why not? One day, when they are not, maybe they are satisfied with what they have gathered, and one thing or the other, they will tell you one thing. It's either they tell you that there's a glitch, an attack, or government shutdown. Finish. It's gone. Okay. So then what is the way out? So let me show you. We said in our platform, we have three segments of activities. Number one, passive income. Number two, active income. Number three, residual income. So let me go in first. First thing first, in our passive income. So one of the first recommendation I give to people, especially in the crypto, before I talk about stock market, is to buy a coin by yourself and hold it. Are you hearing me now? Is is to buy a coin by yourself and hold it. That's the first predominant aspect, or the one of the major aspect of trading, of investing in crypto. So let's go. Now I'm going to show you, right, different coins, for instance. So you should see how lucrative. I'm sure some of you have invested on so many Ponzi scheme. Now let me show you. Of course, the number one is Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin. If we check Bitcoin now, yeah, so it has bought and bought and bought. So my scanner is telling me that, all right, my scanner is telling me that, okay, um, so either to buy or to sell is neutral for now. Maybe you're an investor. So we have different things we can give to you to help you to identify when to find, buy, and all of that. But you see some coins, okay, this is stable coin. That means some money are rolling back to stable coin. Leo, this is stable coin. Monero, okay, is still telling us that Monero is still having strong up move. See Monero, look at Monero, XMR is still having a strong move. It's about $446 right now, but still showing a strong buy. Now, so the first segment of investing we recommend for our people, and we actually give signals, is that to buy a coin and hold till when it appreciates very well. So you make what we call capital gain. And with this capital gain, so you don't struggle it. We have some coins we are bought now. In one way, some of them have done 30%, 20%. You are okay with it. You can opt out. Nobody hold you ransom. All you need is wallet and exchange. Simple. So you deposit your money and then you buy. Certainly, sometimes you will buy, it will nosedive. Sometimes you buy, as it nosedive, and it never rise again. It's part of the risk. But these are risk associated, not imposing scheme that you give money to one third party platform, they wreck your money. In fact, third party platform have destroyed lives, families. Some family, husband and wife have divorced because of investing in funny schemes that have taken all their money. So this is an example. So you could look at it now. So now another thing, I can just buy it and hold it and never think of selling anytime soon. Why? Let's look at the performance of Bitcoin all time. So imagine you bought Bitcoin at all time. Look at the total capital gain of Bitcoin all time. If you just look at my look at my cursor where it is here. I hope somebody can, let me see. I'm sorry. If you cannot see my screen, I think so. Good. So now in capital gain, so I just want to show you, okay, so this is it. Okay. So if you look at it now, look at Bitcoin. In all-time performance of Bitcoin has done how many percent? Let's look at it. 1, 2, 3, 12 billion percent. You heard me right. Now somebody will say, oh, how I wish I was there. Even if you were there, you will never invest. Because you will always ask, is it true? Are you sure? Is it true? Is it not true? 12 billion, 12 billion, 251,391,406% growth. All-time growth. Oh, yes. You hear me right. Now, so in the same vein, if you look at it in 10 years, it has only done. So you can see when the opportunity was powerful. has only done 20,000%. Then in 5 years, is on a growth of 170, how many percent? 174%. For 1 year, we are still in a drawdown of 4%. So you can see now, if you buy Bitcoin 4 years ago, you are in a drawdown of about 4%. That's what it means. Now, in 6 months, 6 months ago, you bought Bitcoin 6 months ago, you are in negative of your portfolio minus 15.88%. 3 months ago, you are running down on 22%. 1 month ago, now recovery has started happening, you're on 4.86% growth. Just last week, 1 week ago, when we start telling people buy more coin, Bitcoin, you have done 7.38%. Last 24 hours, you are on 74%. Do you understand? Now, so you now say, this is loss. That's why we tell people there are information you need to have access to help you. Now, if you look at XRP, the past 1 week, you have done 27%. All-time movement for the XRP, you have done 39,000%. And in 10 years past, you have done 38,000%. Okay? Now, if in BNB, you have only have a loss on BNB if we invest 3 months ago, that means you are having minus 30% of your equity or your portfolio. All time of BNB, you have only lost about, you have made about 787%. Then, if you look at just 5 years back, you are on 2,000 plus percent. Then, if you invest on BNB just 1 year ago, you are on 28%. Okay, yes. Then if you invest 6 months ago, you're on 36%. Now, these are the things that people don't want. Now, so what you now need in the space is ability to identify which one to buy, when to buy, and when to sell. There's an investment, all-time movement of a particular investment or a particular coin has done massively well before. All time is you are minus 95%. Okay, minus 95%. Okay, past 5 years, you are now on about 752%. Just 1 year, if you invest 1 year ago, you're on 771. But so then, if you invest just 6 months ago, you are seated on 1,100, and we bought this token 1,100. Okay, 1,100 and 43%. Just 3 months ago, you're on 300%. So each month, 100%. Okay. 1 month, you are 49%. 1 week, you are on a drawdown. But just 24 hours ago, you are on 4% profit. Do you understand what I'm trying to pass across? Look at Monero. Monero, no loss any time. You are consistently still up. You invest all time, 17,000%. Just like 10 years, 87,000%. Okay? 5 years, 222%, 120 something percent. Then, okay, 36 months ago, 36%. All right, 3 months ago, 40%. Okay, 1 month ago, 13%. All right, 1 week ago, 1.88%. And then just few days back. Now, so what I'm trying to show to you is that when you want to be an investor in this, you don't need to know how to research of all of this, but of course you can monitor your growth and know what you are doing per time. That is on crypto. So first aspect of crypto we recommend for people is we recommend coin for you. You will buy and hold, or you buy and sell. And it's not going to be too much trouble. Yours is to obey simple instruction. You buy it and hold it, and then when the whole thing get to a profitable level, then you sell. So the same aspect we have in the crypto is the same aspect we have in stock. So all of these are still part of our opportunity in investing. Are you following, please? It's still part of our opportunity in investing. So we recommend stocks. And today, let me tell you one of the fantastic things. Today, you probably don't even need stockbroker to get involved in buying shares, local and international share. And look at Invida. Invida, if I show the performance of Invida, so I don't want to go into detail of the other one. If you invest in the early time of Invida, ladies and gentlemen, you are on 429,880% profit. You hear me right? All right. So by 5 years, you have 1,320 something percent. Okay. Now, in 6 months ago, you are on 16% profit. 3 months ago, you're on 1%. So 1 month ago, you're on 1%. And just last week, you are on 0.22%. Now you are negative because it went to 190 something dollars before it retraced here. But just to show you, if you check most of those stocks in the past for their all-time high, virtually all of them are still in momentary profit. When I mean massive profit, can you see that? So they are still in more powerful profits. Okay, you have so much profit on most of them. So none had actually dropped below the listing price of their time. Let me look at okay, look at Cisco, 97,000. Cisco Networking Academy. Come on, 97,000%. And just like 10 years ago, 108 something and all of that. Now, so what I'm telling you is this: stock, crypto, and you can see that crypto is taking the step of stock. And so I refer to stock as a what? As a liquid stock. So it's only few of this one now. Morgan, that is negative of 11%. So if you check, there are factors, there may be some fundamental factors and all of that. And that's part of the thing. That's a place to we start reviewing market from. Okay. So investment, all right. Okay. So let me take it here. So investment in stock. So you can see I'm just showing you the performance of some of those stocks. Start from the Invida, who is leading now because it's a tech company. And so I said 429,000. So investment is beyond those things you used to hear. You have seen in crypto, the first segment is to buy like a stock and maintain enjoyment of capital gain. The second aspect, you can stake. Yeah, so the risk associated with stake is the platform where you stake it. You stake on some wallet, they connect with a custodian platform. Some connect, you stake on exchange. But today, exchange are better handled than before. Because, for instance, if you have a stake on Cryptopia at that time, that's how Cryptopia, their crash took about my XRP worth of about $79,000 was wiped away when another coin that I could not even count. Okay, so the risk associated is that they can have issues, they can go bankrupt. So many factors, there are so many issues. All right, but not like usual Ponzi scheme as it were. So this just to show you that when we talk about investing is beyond just hit and run. Now, the third segment of investment we do, so talking about buy into crypto, hold it, buy into crypto, stake it, then you go to buy into what we call liquid landed property. Okay, so you go to liquid landed property, you go to ETF, all right, that is, you go to fixed income opportunity, fixed income opportunity. I was checking one of our platform we use for liquid landed land banking, and retail trade. It's not available again because it can be sold out. That means it's not the time you come and be able to take opportunity of that. All right. But that is a land banking. Let me just check it and see to show you. So there are so many things that people do not understand when it comes to opportunity. Then some before you can have ownership on some of those platforms, you probably they will say you should hold up to so number of asset capital, stuff like that. So if you are not making money right now, it's quite unfortunate. That's what I would say. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. Okay, let me share these aspects with you. Now, example of land banking, there's different platform we use for our fixed income system and all of that. Not only this, but just to show you an example. Now, if you look at if I go to invest on this platform, and you can see vetted opportunities and all of that. This is APR 18%, 18%. That is corporate debt notes, right? Corporate debt note. And it's not always or regularly available. Look at corporate debt note, corporate debt note, corporate debt note, corporate debt note, then MISCA boutique debt note, corporate debt note, all right, ethical debt note series, corporate debt note services, corporate debt note. So there are other ones that are not all of those. They are some of them are not commercial paper. Some of them are in land banking. Okay, that when you invest, uh, okay. So I'm just trying to explain to us where you have land banking. Then the series of them is usually not available at all time. Okay, it's usually not available at all time. Where is it here? It's not available this time, so we cannot pick it right now. So, but we have platforms that you can do what we call land banking and opportunity, the mutual fund, other things put together. If you are on our forum and you have not explored it, you are on Cash Flow Solution Club, and you have not gone to the aspect of um, that's the passive, that is passive, automated passive income or investment, automated automations and all of that investment, you are missing a lot of things. So because you have opportunity to spread your tentacle, diversify as it were. Okay. So that's one of the aspects we invest into, right? Then the last one, which is very liquid, is the automation copy trading. So we have about 6 segments of copy trading running very well. But trust me, I always tell friends, I said, you can equate your copy trading into your active trading. Your copy trading is going to be any person that promise you are going to make more than what you can trade. Yes, definitely. If you have not learned how to trade, if you don't know how to trade, and you are still yet to perfect your trading strategy, trust me, copy trading will make money for you more than what you could have made. Let's see an example. We have a platform that will have two strategy on. Today now it has traded, it may not trade again. So in a month, you can see that can do average of reasonable percentage, more than something reasonable, more than 10, 20% to an extent. But it's not a Ponzi scheme. So you only connect, and that's one of the thing we tell. Then if you have other platform, what they are going to be doing, let me show you one example of another passive in crypto. But if I'm doing my active investing in crypto, I will make more than this. But you ask me, Felix, now, if you can make more than this, why are you now investing? That's I'm fulfilling scripture. And I'm fulfilling the understanding that you need to diversify. One of the secret of what's it called? One of the secret of business or risk management strategy is called diversification. I'm not talking of investing on different Ponzi scheme and call it diversification. I'm talking about investing in legitimate stuff. Now look at this platform now. If you check it properly, right? If you check this platform properly, you're going to see that some percentage you are going to make at the end of the month or whatever, or at the end of the year, APR, is not going to be reasonable to compare to what you can do by yourself. Look at this one, for instance. This one says strategy, you can do average of 112% in a year. But to be very candid, but that's bigger than other kind of fixed income system in the traditional finance, like treasury bill, all of those, even the land banking I was talking about. So, but if you understand what you are doing, you know that okay, this is good. Then you have some 115%. They are different strategy. This one 65% on the average in a year. This one is 421% on the average in the year. This one is 177. This 52. I think I saw one that is about 20 something. Okay, that's purely spot trading on Bitcoin. Okay, so spot trading on Bitcoin. So if somebody is trading my Bitcoin for me, or I just fund my account, fund my Bybit or Binance, and I connect this strategy, it's going to be trading Bitcoin for me all along. Do you understand? It's going to be trading Bitcoin for me all along. It's just for me to put in my USDT, and the least I can put is $250. It will just be trading it all along every day, or as occasion demands. Then whatever thing they trade, then I will pay charges from the profit. Now, do I need to pay anything to now subscribe to this platform? No, I don't need to pay a dime. Okay. So, but I will have access to it. If you're on Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club, we actually send the link out on general group, but there are things you may not know or how to do there. Then there's still other strategy in the same system, we call it the marketplace, where you now need to pay subscription before you connect. And I think some of them are monthly or whatever. Do you understand? So if you look at this, look at all of this strategy. Look at it. I hope you can see my screen. Now, if you look at this strategy, if I go to a different portal to read the detail about it, this one, I'm trading all of this coin, trading 1 inch, APE, AP13, Atom, and BNB, and other things. So you see this strategy, signal set allows you to easily run, tested, whatever. So they are hands free, right? But I'm just showing you the diversification. But am I going to deposit my money here? Do I need to deposit my money here? The answer is no. I don't need to keep my money here. Now, so that's when I'm telling you that if any platform is going to tell you to deposit your money in crypto, so let's say this platform now claiming to be having this boat. Look at it. Any boat that you claim to have that cannot have an extended confirmation, what do I mean? Maybe an API, you understand, an API or whatever. It is going to, everything I want to do verify is on your platform alone. I will deposit my money. So imagine like I come here now, see now, so let's say here, I deposit money here. After depositing my money here, and I say, let me click on any of these boats to be trading for me. Who is deceiving who? If you are so sure that your strategy is working, you should have it as a strategy, as a strategy that will work, and then so that we'll be able to connect with exchange or broker. Like an instance, I use a particular boat called U Trading Boat. U Trading Boat is an independent boat, right? But I need to implement the trade for myself. I have a boat I've been using for more than 8-9 years now. It's called Three Commas. Now, Three Commas, I will do a lot of strategy in it. There are so many boats. Femex have both different boats. Now, it's different from when an established exchange now run both on their system. Example, OKS, Bybit run both. But those both, they are additional services to make their customer comfortable. So they didn't set up platform and say deposit money. Now our boat is like, no, no, no. You can follow and do the copy trading on the platforms, meaning that it's an extra. But not one platform just wake up and they say deposit your money, we'll trade for you, will give you so percentage every month. Be careful. I'm not saying you should not dabble to them. Maybe you can put the amount of money you can afford to lose. Okay. So these are investing strategy that you don't need to struggle to make money. Hands free, and you are beautifully fine. That makes sense, right? Okay, so finally, we have other two segments of making money. Remember, today is supposed to be encompasses. So these are passive income, hands free. The copy trading I mentioned, you make money. Like when I check my account today, they have traded. Sonic AI have traded. Um, so look at two strategy. So Sonic AI have traded, New FS have traded, and I'm using both on the broker, and they are doing well. When I check, account that was listed, account when I check account that was connected on Sonic AI on the 12th of okay on the 12th of November. Yes, because December they weren't much more trading activity. So on the 12th of November, right now we are on 6th. So by 12th of this month, that will be 2 months. But so far, that account has done about 39 to 40% profit growth. So that's in 2 months. So that means average 20% done, right? I'm just trying to explain to you what it is. Now, so we have that automation. You just cool, make money, relax yourself, do what you want to do. Okay, so lastly, active income. I so much love it, but not all the time you have the energy. So active income is going to involve you following skills, following a strategy, following activities, and all of that. But can you make more money? You can actually make that. That's going to take me to go to trading platform called Trading View to just show you. Now today I make money on gold, I make money on Euro USD, just trading, and I make money on Bitcoin, just trading. Now, the same platform you can actively trade on stock market. So let me go quickly, very everybody. And so that's where then final before that, we'll now go residual. So residual, I'm not going to explain so much. For instance, Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club now is presently running 20% affiliate commission. In time to come, when the app is up running and all of that, you're going to have it in layer 1, 2, 3. You have the update at that time. But right now, you invite anybody to Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club, you make 20% of the service provider's fee subscription the person pay. Makes sense. Then we run affiliate rebate system on brokers. So when you see brokers that have good system and do rebates, I'm not entangling you to anyone. You take advantage of it and build up. But it's not as if you are now carrying out this is what I will jumping around about so much. No, no, no. It's about leveraging on them and still make passive residual income to build up yourself. Okay, so let's quickly look at the active income kind of opportunity, and so that you can learn and see how it is. So active income predominantly we'll be talking about trading. Now, our trading segment are in 3 dimensions, even though you can trade stock. But our trading, if you look at this stock, I traded it from here. Now, this is purely charting. Now, if you look at it, see why you ask me why did I buy here? Because I find a support here and buy. Some other people in the community, they only bought at about 19 naira. Oh, sorry, not 19 naira, $19. Oh, yes. That was about last week or last 2 weeks. They bought at 19 naira. Sorry, $19. Oh, they bought somewhere. Let's some 18 naira. What is disturbing me now? Some about $18 plus. I think they bought around this price. So if I look at this now, how much have they made? And I told them the target selling point was 21.18. Now we finished it yesterday. That means on this stock, the people have done about 11% plus. In 2 weeks, haba. In 2 weeks, with rest of mind, that is investment diversification, not even purely trading. Buy it and keep it. Target when we go to 221.18, sell. Can they hold it? Why not? They can decide to hold. But anyone who have sold, let's say you put in $1,000, 11% done already. That's $110 profit on a stock market. So if you like, you can offload everything and buy another stock, as it were. So I'm just trying to, oh, sorry. I think I need to upload it for us to see. So you can see this stock. If you're on private, not private mentorship, I think it's when, if you're on Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club, go and check. Let me even check. That should be, let me check when that occur. When we ask people to buy stock recommendation, thank you. Stock recommendations. Oh, was it the video? How to buy? That was okay. Buy of RKT on Bamboo. That was on the 12th of December. Okay, so it's going to a month now. On the 12th of December, bought the RKT. So yesterday it sold. Let's take it to be 1 month. You use $1,000 and you have done $110 profit. Does that make sense? There's some stock I can buy, but I don't want to create energy for it. We call it trading on stock like OTC system that can be doing some good percentages. But I can't have crypto that can do 10, 20% in 1 or 2, 3 days, and I will put so much energy. So the stock's supposed to be buy and hold and sell when it move up, buy and hold and make dividend. Do you understand? Okay, so that's one of the things you need to understand. That's how we, easily, unless you are not taking simple instructions. Are you following? Now, so let's go into trading, which is an active income opportunity. What do I call it? Active income opportunity. So I'm going to just check some tokens. There are so many tokens that we've bought, and some of them have done well, like Pepe and so we bought some coins that have done profit. Pepe, Dodge, Task AI, Griffin, Useless, Broccoli. So let me even see where broccoli is now. Broccoli. All right. So broccoli is still moving on. Hmm. Mm, broccoli is still moving. We bought broccoli on the 2nd. No, yes, on the 2nd of January. Think at this point, I think around 6 a.m. That was here. So maybe after we bought, it even pushed back because it was around 6 a.m. we bought broccoli in that region. So let me go to 1 hour, for instance. So I'm just trying to show us something. We bought this broccoli around 6 a.m. because I love to deal with time, fact, and figures. So that means we bought broccoli around this price. So if we let's look at it. Bought broccoli around this price. Makes sense. Glory to God. Okay, so we just let me just adjust this. And so let's see where broccoli is right now. So that means so far, huh? Tell me more. Are you kidding me? So, excuse me, people. Do you see what I'm sawing? I just discovered that broccoli we bought because I remember it was on the 2nd of January around 6 a.m. in the morning. Ladies and gentlemen, broccoli have done 128%. Is that true? so, so, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Broccoli has done 128% on the 2nd. So, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, in 4 days. Oh, you heard me right. In 4 days, this token has given us 128%. I think I need to tell some persons if you want to take profit, you can take some profit, or, wow. This is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. I never knew. Which day was I still telling them, what? I just hope people follow instruction. Ah, my goodness. I'm seeing something that is crazy, guys. Oh my God. I so much love this space. Do you know that? Well, I don't know whoever that pay attention. Do you know that this same broccoli that has done 128% was not part of the juicy analysis I gave to our community? Let me just show you something, everybody. I just hope you can see this. Okay. I want you to see this chart. So look at that chart I'm holding. Okay, so okay, good. Can you see that chart? That was broccoli there. Now I was giving what's wrong with you now? Okay, okay. So it's even doing nonsense. So let me just show you. It's doing nonsense. So let me show you. Why will you be doing nonsense when I have access to the information? Oh my goodness. This is how we do. And funny enough, that's why I tell people take personal responsibility, guys. Let me show you that here. Let me just show you. Um, it will shock you. I'm telling you, it will shock you. Seriously, it will shock you. Seriously, it will shock you. You can see the chart, right? So this is Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club. I think we have 41 members so far. It's still a nucleus, so you are still very early. Now, and we're still running promo. We did promo that finished 50% subscription fee. Now, we have started new one because people press that start 40% discount. Now, look at it. If you look at this now, so we have different, yes, so we have different tabs. So you can see when I talk about stock, I'm sure you can see the screen, and I sent it out on the screen. And I think I was telling people that RKT almost done with TP, and that time was still $20.93. The RKT, with that. Now look at the innovative token. I was giving analysis to them. Oh my goodness, that's look at it. So see, Pepe has done 38%. I sent it. If you look at it here, and I say Quack not doing well at all. Dodge has done 20%. That's what I told them. Task AI has done about 55%. Useless has done 63%. That broccoli just 16%. See the language. It's very terrible not to be ungrateful to God. Because look at my language. That my language is negative, just 16%. How can you buy things within 3 days or 2 days has done 16% and you call it just? Is it not stock we bought now for 1 month and we did only 11%? Glory to God, that's big. It's 11% somebody is doing a year with those amount of money. Now, the idea of this platform is that we grow you to make money and spread. A time will come, if you are a member here, you can upgrade to our private mentorship where when I send 10 coins, I love using 10 numbers. I don't know why. When I send 10 coins, you will be able to spread 10,000 to 10. 10 times 10, 100,000. So you will be able to have every month you set aside 100,000 to, let's use this arithmetic. 10 coins were given, right? You set aside 10,000 to each of them. Now, that means you spend $100,000. Now, if you look at it, other coins that you have not checked now have done good percentage. But let's take that because the other one was minus 5%. Every other one, the least was 7%, what was graphene. Then why this one next to the least was 16%, which is this broccoli. Now, so if you look at it all together, let's say on the average, let's say on the average, this same broccoli now has done 128%. So let's say on the average, some do 30%, 20%, and all of that. The one that did massive did that 128%. That means you have 12,800. Huh? No, 28,000. Hey, yes, 28,000 plus because 100%, right? 100%. 28% of 100,000 is 28,000. Ah, what's doing me? It's 2,000 something, right? Of 10,000 is 2,800. That means 22,800 is the total money. So with the profit will be 12,800. So if that is the case, 12,800, ladies and gentlemen, others do 30%, that is 3,000 and all together. Let's take on an average that what the percentage is seated on now should be like 40%. Now, that means the 100,000 have yielded additional 40,000. Now, if at the end of the month, because I would say once the market have done 100%, I would say take profit. That's exit with the capital. That means you have 100,000 still there, and then take out the 100,000 somewhere. Now, if at the end of the day the market again multiply, we take out another 100,000. Now, so just like that. So if eventually the market all were not doing well, you were exiting them one after the other, but at the end of the day, they sat at, it dropped down to 60%. That's 60,000. That means you have from that 100,000, you have 60,000 additional. Then over time, when we are coming, that means if you are still going to buy 10 coins with your 100,000, you already have set aside $60,000, which can be engaged in another thing. Then over time, you see that in 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, you have surpassed the 100,000 into maybe few hundred of thousands or to million. Now, while you are exceeding and dimensionally investing that way, you have more money eventually. So if you take it to be $100, it's the same thing. If you take it to be $1,000, it's the same thing. But my goal is that over the years, nobody, if you are within the club, you shouldn't be doing buying 10 coins less than $1,000 each. That's the multiplier effect. So you can see broccoli. Now you're going to see broccoli. If you see the language I use, this one UFVD, I say 70% done. Now, so see broccoli, I say just. Look at where it was. And I know that a good number of people will not pay attention to it because I think I wanted to tell them that this one is still down where you want to add to it. And that's the same broccoli that has done 128%. I'm sure it may be more larger than every other one. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? So that is what it is, and that is what I love people to understand. That when it comes to this opportunity, you have to be personally involved. You will make more money All right, you make more money than all of those funny schemes here and there. People will tell you, come and invest, I'm a professional. What are you pro? This one will tell you this and all of that. There is nothing as good as you being involved to know how the whole thing works. Okay? So investing in this day is more decentralized than centralizing. Now, stop giving money to third party. They'll come with stories and all of that. Does that mean there are no legitimate fund management or fund manager platform? There are. Okay, so don't tweet good me twisted. But all of those online floating platforms running here and there, they aren't going to help you. They just sab you off your money and then leave you deserted. If the grace of God is not sufficient for you, you may commit suicide. That will not be your portion. All right. So this is the point at which we're now saying, okay, to trade, we trade crypto, we trade forex, we trade synthetics, and that's where we give knowledge to our participant so that you can be in charge. There is a market we enter into since now. It's called this. I've not closed it. Oh, yes, I've not closed this market. Is doing what it's doing. In fact, somebody still asked me from the community today that, sir, are we to close and take profit on this market? I said, no, I'm swinging it. It's just 5x leverage I used. So I'm not in a haste. So don't, I say, what I told the fellow was that just trail your stop loss. If I check now, because the last time it was showing maybe 18% and all of that. So what I told the fellow, I said, just trail your stop loss and don't bother about other things that may be happening. Now it's 42%, ladies and gentlemen. 42%. If I show you now, let me send it to the group. It's 42% now. Yes, 42%. I'm going to send it and I will show you now. So that is on futures. So so far, we are 42% up. This is how we just gently do our thing, right? Except if you cannot take simple instruction. Let me show you that. I just posted it now. 42%, ladies and gentlemen, so far. I just posted it right now. Okay. I just posted it now. Go to futures. Okay, can you see now? So I said 42% so far. So look at where we entered, 0.177. In fact, this one was not the main entry. The one I entered, I think it will be on my coin W because this one is late. This one was late. We entered at 0. Okay, I can't remember, but I knew this one was late. But give and take 42% so far. And we have not closed, and the market has not stopped. It has not ended. Do you understand? Now, do I need to be monitoring this? No. We have entered it. Anyone who is within the ecosystem is just to follow instructions, and then we continue to make money. Simple. I must tell you seriously, this is how we run, but we don't make noise. We just want to achieve good success and then producing good results as much as possible. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you are much convinced that what we do here is not noise. Now, in our trading activities, we trade, I told you, we trade crypto on futures and um, we trade crypto on futures, we trade synthetics, we trade forex, so synthetic forex and futures, synthetic forex and futures, massive, no noise, no tool struggle, and all of that. See the trade I entered. Oh, I was off. Oh, see this. I was having a target here that I was going to sell again after he gave me my good profit. Look at it. This is a market. When I was doing analysis, I hope you can see my screen. Let me just open it. In our trading activities, we trade what we call PBS P and L trading strategy. Now, PBL So P&L trading strategy has to do with price action and liquidity concept. These are the things we trade. Now, it's simple for anyone to dabble into the market, pick money, and go away. But if you are in a haze, then we have scalping strategy. Our scalping strategy, PBX, um, scalping signals is so powerful. I must not lie to you. Very powerful. I can tell you that for free. Very powerful. You want to be scalping gold at ease, you want to scalp Bitcoin at ease. I will show you. It's so powerful. Even currencies. But here I love to trade currencies in a swing pattern. I entered this trade since last week, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 24th of December, and it was dialing. It delivers yesterday. I immediately move up. Now I think it got a rejection and trying to return back. So what we trade is purely price action and couple with the liquidity concept. You can see where the market traveled down back to. There are a few things we check to do that. You see a fair value gap here. But I'm not going to those details. We have a lot of, so in fact, what we are deep in now, if you are in our community, we're running 90 days wet sprint zero to cash flow challenge is on now. Today is the day 6th. I'm here to drop the assignment for today. Day 6. Day 6 is what is running now. Oh, yeah, you hear me. Day 6 is ongoing right now, or people following. If you are on our forum, if you are a subscriber to Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club, and you are not following the series of the days, you are doing yourself very terrible thing, because it's to bring down, and that's why I say the focus is clarifying technical complications or something like that. That's what we say we're doing. Let me check quickly. Let me check quickly. So what we're doing for people now, yesterday we did the 5, which was purely key levels. So, and they will say eliminating technical frictions, activating passive income. That's the phase we are for this month. And we are not joking, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing how we pick out this. Then we have a tool, like I told you, scalping tools. That's scalp gold. It deal with gold like I would deal with you. You will not be able to sleep. Yes, that's how it does to gold. We scalp it on 1 minute. We scalp it on 3 minutes. We scalp it on 5 minutes. We scalp it on 15 minutes. Crazy when I mean. And working with what we call psychological level. It's an amazing tool. It doesn't meet target. It doesn't miss target. If you have been, it's your emotion that will set you to be missing trade anyhow or losing trade because of your emotion. It's a massive, let me just show you. 1 minute, piam, it take money like wildfire. Oh God. I'm telling you guys. Let me just share with you. So that is why we say people can make money if they can simply follow simple instruction. They will be a surprise to themselves. Look at it. This is a very fantastic scalping tools. Oh, I love this guy. Can you see that tools? Making sense. Look at sell of gold on 15 minutes. And now look at another buy is already activated. So there are other things that you may not understand because I wouldn't have time to start explaining them. Now, if you go to 5 minutes, can you see that? Oh my goodness. If you go to 5 minutes, look at it. Some of you, if I'm my student, you know what has happened here. This buy is already running. Yeah, it's already running. Now, when it hits here, you want to take profit. And then if it crosses it, you want to still hold on to it and all of that. There's so many things. Look at the sell, look at the buy, look at the sell. Look at the buy, look at the sell, look at the buy. The same way, if you go to 3 minutes, you want to have more signal faster. All right. So some level of resistance. That's what this guy is telling you here. can happen and which is doing. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You see gold, look at it from here to here. This is already 90 pips, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. See, like from here. So, what I told beginner is that when you take this, our signal tools as a scanner, I say until when it paints an opposite signal, you can stay in. So, if you stay in with this now, so that means at this point when it paints this one, you have this 240 pips, ladies and gentlemen. So like this one now, you probably have no exit. Maybe you just adjust your stop loss into your entry, and then you are waiting. And then we have what we call power of DCA. With DCA, so some position will have been closed. So look at this one, taking trade here to this point, you close it, taking trade here to this place, you close it, taking trade to here. If I still go to 1 minute, you see another crazy magic. Can you see that? Now, from here to here, look at it. From here to here, come on, that's 130 pips. You hear me right? Look at it. No repenting. Oh my God. We only just garnish you with certain rules. Can you see now? So the market is no longer juicy, so choppy, but yet it's still painting, right? Come on. So this is so if you go to Bitcoin, it deal with Bitcoin too. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, it deal with Bitcoin. Look at it. Can you see Bitcoin? It deals with Bitcoin. It's telling you this is the up you should be looking at, as it were. This is 1 minute on Bitcoin. It deals with Bitcoin. Look at it. It deals with Bitcoin. Look at where it was coming from. This is a scanner that is doing the magic. So what we tell people is that when you join, settle to learn and understand the basics and how this thing works. You will be a surprise to yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Very big surprise to yourself. You'll be making money as if it's not the financial market you are afraid of. You can see the market, 3 minutes, say, I'm still pushing. If you pierce through this now, break this psychological level, then up it goes. And then you are going to look at this psychological level and this resistance or called supply zone. But from here to that point, that's going to be another how many pips? So trading is made easy, but you all need to build your psychology. 260 pips. Oh, yes, that's what it is. The Bitcoin, the same thing. If you go to Euro USD, it shows that too. Look at it. Oh, yeah, that's it. It's already saying buy here, but you know that this is not a good buy. So you're seeing something like here, maybe the buy is not going to travel far. So there's some buy you know that will not travel far, and that's why we give you all of these things today. This is a barricade, this is a barricade. You see a buy here, you couldn't go to this barricade, this buy too, unless if you break out of this thing. So I'm not going to take it. So, but look at this sell here, come down to this point. That's a fantastic thing. So if you that's called scalping. This is 1 minute. Come down to this point. That's how many pips so far, ladies and gentlemen. 33 pips, ladies and gentlemen. 33 pips. Imagine you are using one sandal lot. $10 multiplied by 33, you know how much that is. You're using 0.5, using 0.5, that's $5 multiplied by 33. Oh, yeah, that's it. So, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll talk about affiliate rebate system. We have brokers we'll connect you with. We'll talk about funded account trading, like those of you trading prop firm and all of that. We have some fantastic prop firm we are reviewing now. We plot them out. Prop firm are making more easier down where you don't spend too much money to buy some account. When you pass the challenge, you pay the whole money and all of that. So we have a lot we are reviewing. So we're going to be unveiling it first to our inner group. So in Plan B Express ecosystem, we actually have 3 segments now. I've announced to a lot of people that the Bill with Me VIP is cancelled. We only have 3 segments. Number one, this Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club. How much does it take you to be part of it? You just need $150 a year. Simple. That means less than how much in a month and less than how much in a day. Less than $1 in a day. Now, the promo that is going on, 40% off. Check it. 40% off on yearly and 6 months, right? But others, quarterly, 1 month, monthly is $30. Maybe you are not convinced enough. It's doing you, are you sure? You can subscribe for 30 days. Experiment what we're doing there. If you're comfortable, you subscribe for 1 year. You're not comfortable, you say, no, 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 I'm off from them. But funny enough, you will have access to our automation, and then it won't stop you from our automation. Just continue enjoying that. Thank you, guys. Have a nice time, everybody. You have any question, anyone watching me live on direct? If you have any question, kindly just type on the chat box. So look at it, guys. Look at it. Look at the gold. Okay, it's now showing signal to sell, but has it been confirmed? Not yet. So if it's confirmed, you are going to see. How do I confirm? Come into the group, you're going to see how to confirm it. So you can see now how the trade is running. I told you until you see this, but even when you see it until it's confirmed, I'm not going to exit. The trade is still running. Now my eye is on pair. Making money is so simple. Following us now instruction. So you have basic, then we have inner core. Inner core is purely to develop your professional trading strategy. And so this is more advanced than this segment. Yearly subscription is $750. The promo is still on 40%. Then monthly $70, but no subscription, no promo for monthly. Yearly subscription 40%. Then we have private mentorship. Private mentorship is portfolio management, investing in stock, crypto, low gems, and all of that. Purely there, what do you have? What do you have is simple. What do you have? It's a $5,000 one time a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. The promo too is still on there, 40%. Makes sense. Can you see gold is pumping? That's why I told you, not confirmed yet. Look at this. Whoever that took the signal is going to make money. Now, at this point, should I exit? No, it's not yet confirmed. It's only telling you danger ahead. But has it confirmed the danger? No. I'm helping you to take you up. That's what it's showing now. So you can see how the market is going, guys. Make a lot of sense. That's good. It's dealing with gold mercilessly. No mercy for gold. No mercy for Bitcoin. Except you don't pay attention to the knowledge and the rules given. We have fantastic rules about these things. So thank you very much for coming out and to join this live session today. I'm sure you have benefited some things. Do you have any question, anyone? If you have any question, quickly just type on the chat box quickly. So if you are part of the Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club, get ready in the next few hours to take your daily task for today. This is the day 6, ladies and gentlemen. This is the day 6. I know what is important, what is good for everybody in the trading market is to see when to buy, when to sell, what to buy, what to sell, and that's the simple way. All right. If there are no questions, thank you very much for coming. I'm sure you enjoyed the training and then it's so impactful. So I've used this avenue to explain everything to you. Maybe so anytime we cannot meet 3 times in a week, once in a week we meet, if it's Monday, Tuesday, or Friday. Friday is supposed to be purely talking more about affiliate rebate system. So anytime we're able to meet, you can always check. Now on this channel, I will advise you to like, comment, and subscribe because over time it's going to be a subscribe based platform that's monetized. So for you, like and subscribe, share with your friends, and then so when we are live, you'll be notified every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Thank you very much, and do have a nice time. My name is Midas Jimo. I'm the team lead of Plan B Express. Plan B Express, together we rise. Bye for now.